once again. Ooh, are we going with that? Should I just go with my regular lips? Should I go with my regular lips or should we rock a lip? Should we rock a lip or are we going with regular lips? I think we rocking lips, y'all. It's so interesting because I wish I had a way to prop you guys up because I'm holding you tight. What's up? What's up? Somebody came in and threw their thumbs up. We don't know who it is. I don't know what's going on, but I appreciate you. Let me get a little sanitisement on my hands so I can raise my turtleneck up to protect your girl's chin because I do not have the heat on right now. Happy Saturday, man. And how is everybody doing on these here YT streets? I am on the streets, like the literal physical streets, and it is, it's cold. It's not as cold as it's been though, so I'm not going to be a complainer about the cold because like at least my face is not shredding. At least my face has not shredded, right? So in that respect, I'm going to say that it is not nearly as cold as it has been because I'm still out here doing the damn thing. Keisha the stylist. Yeah. What's up, Keish? Early happy birthday to you, baby girl. Early happy birthday to you. I hope that you are out here having a good weekend. I don't know if I'm assuming you're not working. Thank goodness. Sorry, I'm looking around at what's going on. It's snowing. It's like full snowing in Atlanta right now. That's crazy. Why is my chin looking like this? Why is my chin looking like this? Is anybody else questioning these things? What's up, Divvy? How are you? Welcome in, Divvy. I hope that you are well. He just says, thank you. I am chilling. I love it. I love it. I love it. I've really been loving your videos. That thrift store was huge, but yeah, those prices were spicy as hell. Like, why would you spend $80 on somebody's used, funked up leather jacket? Who would do this? No one would do that. Divvy says, I'm crocheting a heart. That's so super cool, Divvy. That is very timely because it's almost Valentine's Day. Ileana says, hello. After all this time, how are you? I am great. How are you? I hope you are having a great Saturday. Keisha says those prices are crazy. Those prices were nuts. Matter of fact, I don't think I've ever been in a thrift store where prices that high. Like if I see a price at a thrift store and it's like $30, I think I'm like, what are you doing out here with these $30 prices? But $80 from a thrift store? That sounds crazy. I can't even for 2 seconds believe that somebody would be willing to spend that. And like you said, it wasn't like a designer thing or something. It was just like a funked up leather jacket from somebody's heyday. Just a funked up leather jacket from somebody else's prime. Like, no, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Liz Rodriguez is in the house. What's up, Sunshine Sally? Happy Saturday. How are you? I'm out on these seats. Oh, you are a black cat. Okay. Oh, I haven't seen you in a while. Un gato negro. How are you? Keisha says it wasn't even in a luxury area like Buckhead or Midtown. She said it was just out there on the damn street. She said they were just out here trying to get people to spend $80 on used leather jackets for no reason. Liz says, happy Saturday. Keisha says, how am I doing? I am doing good. I've been really busy, baby girl. I've been freaky busy. I've been really busy. That's all I would say. Prison is in the house. I need my ramen noodle money from me. From me? You need your ramen noodle money? Sure. Give me your Cash App. Give me your Cash App. I'll send you how much are ramen noodles going for these days? 25 cents? I'll give you 25 cents for sure. I don't want you to go without your ramen noodles. For real, for real. Am says, wifey! Yes, who speaks Spanish? Yes, I know. Eliana, or I should say El Gato Negro. Yeah, I remember you from way back in the day when I first started my channel. You would pop up and say, what's up? Ams is flexing her member emojis. Thank you so much, Ams. I'm sorry to hear about your brother's friend, but I'm also glad that you are feeling better. Our girl Ams was having a little bit of a rough moment, so I'm glad that she is back at it. But to Keisha's point, yeah, no, I'm fine. Just busy. Just busy. Keisha's flexing her member emojis. That's what's up. So again, for people who are, what am I saying? For people who are members on both of my channels, Just so if you know, if you want me to make a banner for your channel, let me know. I'm all about that life. Captain Paper Planes is in the house. What's up, Captain? Are you going to fly us safely today or what? Keisha says it's been a rough month. Baby girl, for you, it has been the roughest of months. And I'm super sorry that you're having to go through that. But I know that you're strong, so I know it'll work itself out. But yeah, January has been a month. We'll say that. It's very busy right now. But good. Good, not bad. SNBR Love is back in the house. What's up? How are you? Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you to all of you guys for coming in. How is you guys' Saturday going? My Saturday is going okay. It's a little crazy. It's a little crazy. I'm not going to lie. The streets out here are crazy. There's a lot of people out here on these streets. There's a lot of activity. I just tried to pop out to go to the damn store real quick, and I was like, damn. Is everybody and their mama out on the street right now with their children too? It's a nut show. Shai Halud says Joseph wasn't the stepfather. He was the father that stepped up. Wow. Shai Halud. What an interesting thing to say. Thank you guys for coming in and throwing your thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, consider doing so, because like, why not? Why not? That's what's up. Captain Paper Plane says clear skies today. Okay, so a safe flight for us. Keisha says, I can't imagine how cold it has to be there. It's actually like 20. And Keisha, the 20 is not bad because for real, it was negative 10. It was like negative 10 on Tuesday. So let's be for real. I mean, 20 ain't warm, but it sure as hell ain't negative 10. Negative 10 is absurd. Thank you so much for you guys who are throwing your thumbs up on the video. That's what's up. Yeah, it's cold, but it's not that cold. Colder than I would like it to be. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like when I furrow my brow, I try to keep my brows like this, right? But when I have to furrow them when cold, I don't like that. Liz says, doing great, relaxing at home by the fireplace. It's very cold outside. Liz, that sounds delightful. I can't wait to be done with my day so I can cozy up next to my fireplace as well. I was supposed to be cooking for you guys today. Unfortunately, that's just not life right now for me. Things have been crazy, and I'm out on the streets right now trying to get some stuff done. So I'm not going to be able to do a cooking live stream today, but I will try to. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do one tomorrow either, you guys, but I'm going to do what I can. The month of January and the month of February was pretty crazy. Special freaking K is in the house. She says, hi, keep warm and safe. Thank you, Special K. You know how we do it. Hey, Keisha, do you know Special K247? If you don't know her, consider checking her out, Keisha. You would like her content. It's very good for like background soothing content. She does drone footage in the UK. Really, really beautiful stuff. So for anybody who has not checked out Special K, definitely make sure to do so. Special K says, you have to say it like that. Yeah, well, say it like what? Say it like what? Like you a little freak? Say it like what? Sorry, you guys, if I'm a little bit loopy. Your girl has not been getting great sleep. I went to bed last night at like 9 o'clock because I was tired. Like tired. But then I woke up at like 2 o'clock in the morning because my mind was racing. I don't know if that happens to other people. My mind was thinking about 1,000 different things. So then my ass proceeded to stay up until 5 o'clock in the morning. And then I went back to sleep. And I woke up to my dad calling me at like 8:30. I was like, Dad, I thought something was wrong. I was like, what the hell? Anyway, I see Demi is in the house. And Demi got him on Edge Patrol. Demi got him on Edge Patrol. Ooh. I said, Demi got him on Edge Patrol. Demi got him on Edge Patrol. Demi, how are you doing, wifey? That's my Nigerian wife over there. Did I see that LJ is in the house? LJ says, Keisha, I got 4 seasons of The Bold and Beautiful, one of Blue Way and Chill. LJ, that sounds like some real hobosexual behavior. And I said hobo, H-O-B-O. And Keisha's not into that. She's not up to dudes who are just trying to get up inside of her skivvies for the winter time. Keisha says, I don't think so. You'll check out. Okay, Special K. Yes. I think I saw that my lady, Dania, is in the house. How are you, Dania? How is your day going? I hope that you are doing good. I hope that your weekend is going well. Thank you for flexing the member emojis. Special, I appreciate that. Keisha says, get some rest. I need to do something. Jamie said this Edge Patrol song. That song is what's up. But yeah, Dad is fine. Dad was fine. He just called me at 8 o'clock in the morning. And, if you're If you're me, that's always a little bit worrisome. But he's fine. He just wanted to chit chat, and that was fine. He just happened to have gotten up early, and they're getting crazy weather in Kentucky. But needless to say, when my phone rings right away in the morning, I'm like, what the hell? Why are you calling me? Are you okay? But yeah, it's all good. It's all good. So your girl didn't get as much sleep as she could have. So dealing with it. Do you guys like my faux lip again? This is like the best thing that's ever happened to YouTube. It's like the best thing. Look, I can just switch it up like that. I love it. I love this fake lip, y'all. I can't help it. I can't get enough of this fake lip. So let me ask you guys who have cars how you feel about this. But so you guys know we bought a car like 3 or 4 months ago. We bought a car, a new car. It's a beautiful Kia Soul. I love this thing. She's delicious. And I have never paid like a monthly service for like a car wash, but I decided to do that today. So we're going to see how it goes. Because I do, when you have a new car, you want to keep it clean, right? Like you feel different about the new car than you do about your old car. Like my old car, I'm like, I don't really care if it's clean. But like my new car, I actually really care about it. Dammy says the lip is beautiful. Keisha says, I understand. Yeah, that was my life for a very long time. Yeah, I know, Keisha. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have probably even said that. I should have thought about how that was going to make you feel. But I hope you're okay with that. I was just telling you what happened with my day-to-day because, Keisha and I have a similar situation in that mostly we lived our lives with just with one parent. And so we tend to be we tended, in Keisha's case, to be very aware of the other parent that was left. February, what are you doing? How are you? Dania says, I was supposed to come last night, but my head hurt so bad. No worries, Dania. You got to take care of yourself, Dania, because you got a lot going on, too. February says, good afternoon. Oh, February's birthday is coming up. Yes, February 27th. Of course, February. Dirk, a.k.a. Linny, is in the house. How are you, Dirk? How are you doing? Or Linny, I should say. February is turning 20. That's cool. Keisha says, no, that's okay. Mad, INTP, is in the house. What's up, Mad? How are you? Welcome in. Thank you guys for throwing your thumbs up on the video. Tina Mofo Show is in the house. Tina, girl, I was missing you. I thought Tina had popped up into one of my live streams on my DIY channel. And I don't know what the hell I was doing. I don't remember what we were doing. And I was surprised to see her. And so I was like, Tina, what the hell are you doing on this side of town? And then Tina didn't say nothing else. I was like, damn, I done kicked Tina. Tina was like, if she don't want me here, I'm leaving. And I was like, no, Tina. I was like, she just upped and left, y'all. Tina will leave on you. She will leave on you. So just know that. Linny says, what state am I in? I am in the Midwest, my friend, and not a specific state. I'm from Minnesota, but I don't live in Minnesota right now. February says, I got hurt. Oh no, February, I hope you're getting better. Dania says, I think I am stressed out. Dania, it's okay. Take the time to heal. You had a major situation happen, and that's not going to be an overnight thing. So take the time to heal. I don't know how to tell you guys this, but Tina and her channel has been really integral for me in helping me really think about where I'm at right now. I don't know how to tell you guys this, but if you need something, and I know that there's quite a few people on the chat right now that need something, and I don't want to say it like that, like Tina gonna give you something you need, but I'm saying that if you watch her live streams, she has information in there that I find helpful. So just consider that. Consider it. Yes, Tina's saying, what's up to Keisha? Dania is flexing the member emojis. Liz is saying, what's up to Tina? Keisha's saying, what's up to Tina? Tina's saying, greetings to Dirk. Greetings to Christina. Greetings to everybody. Dammy is just flexing the heart emoji. And then Tina's saying, greetings to Liz. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not a religious person. You know what I'm saying? And I certainly don't do a lot of religion online. But what I do like is when people talk to me about life. You know what I'm saying? Because the experiences that we're having in life are universal, right? Life is a journey that we're all taking, and there's some concepts about that journey that are universal. And so I like programming, if I'm listening to like a podcast that really talks about that and makes me think, right? gives me tools, makes me think. I like that. So, anywho, I've said it. There's nothing more to say. Again, y'all don't charge it to my heart, charge it to my head that your girl hasn't had any sleep. So if I start sounding crazy, that's why. So don't be out here, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. See, listen, Liz, she's co-signing on it. She's saying that Tina's channel is very encouraging. It's encouraging as hell, I think. And I feel like the way, like I said, and I've said it before, and I'm not about to blow smoke up Tina's butthole because she don't want that from me, no way. But it's being said to you in a way that is the most palatable. Like, you know, when they say you got to put a spoonful of sugar on it, Tina should be sugary as hell. It's like she gives it to you in a way that you can eat it, if that makes sense. And yeah, I know I dropped the S-bomb. Sorry, you guys, but I'm a grown woman and this sometimes happens on my channel. Mama Priscilla is in the house. How are you? I am doing good. I'm glad to see you back on the streets. I know that it sounded like you were having some network problems at one point. So I'm glad that you were able to get those fixed to be back up here. Did you ever get your situation solved with your WH? With your watch teasy, if you will? It's weird. Some people are having some serious issues where they have arrived at their watch time, but that it's not reflecting in their... Still not yet. Dang, you got to get that fixed. Because that's crazy. That is crazy. Oh, you couldn't type in the chat for a minute, Keish? Yeah, I know. That's YT just being disrespectful. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, Keish. But sometimes that happens. I feel like sometimes YT likes to cock block me just a touch. You know, they're trying to keep me humble. They're trying to keep my little channel little. Priscilla says, yeah, it's really, it is crazy. Like some of the stuff that goes on YT is a little crazy. Deg Zweig, is that what Deg Zweig says? Yeah, stay humble. Yes. Yes. You got to stay humble. I don't know what you're doing if you know, not being humble, because you really, really, really don't want to be out here looking like you flashy. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be flashy. That's the first to get got. Try to stay humble if you can. That's a good point, Deg. Tina says, I can come across churchy to some people, but for the most part, I attempt to make things perceivable and practical. I don't like being preached at, and I try my best not to do it to others. Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe a little churchy, but I don't know. I mean, now y'all will hit them scriptures. All right. Tina will bank a scripture like people be banking curbs and corners. All right. Now she will do a little bit of that for you, but I feel like it's not over for me because that can make me tune out. If I'm watching somebody, because I'm not a churchy kind of a girl, if it's getting to that much, then I might pop out. You know what I'm saying? If you start being like John 17, 14, 15, you know what I'm saying? I might pop out. But I feel like with Tina, it's more like Jerome on 1756 apartment 6B said this to me. All right. And I'm sharing it with you. It's more like that, if that makes sense. I don't know if you guys were able to catch that. Again, your girl is sleepy, so don't make fun of me. Deg says it'll make you go further later. Yes, I would agree to, Deg. Humility is where it's at. I'm a Leo. And as a Leo, I'm naturally a little bit boisterous, right? But I'm never too far away from myself to know that I can get my freaking wings cut. I'm not trying to get my wings cut. So I try to keep myself pretty grounded. I try to celebrate the things that I do well. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that's important. But I also try to stay humble. Like I can always learn, I can always grow. And that's what I'm trying to do. Mama Priscilla is saying, what's up to everybody? Deg says, can I have some chicken nuggets? 100% Deg. I don't have any, and I don't eat McDonald's. But if I had some chicken nuggets, I would give them. February saying, what's up to Tina? Tina, crack it up. Mama Priscilla, thank you. Deg says that they're a Scorpio. I don't play with Scorpios. Wait, lions don't have wings. You don't know what kind of lion I am. You don't know what kind of lion I might be. I might be a lion who has wings. You don't know this. Detective Toby says, wow, how beautiful are you? Thank you, Detective Toby. That's very sweet of you. That's super sweet of you to say. I don't really particularly feel that beautiful right now. I mean, but I appreciate it. I'm mostly warm. You know, I'm wearing my Punisher hoodie underneath here. I got my freaking camo vest on because you guys know I like to stay camouflaged. Okay. I got my collar popped just a touch, just so that they know. And the rest is just, you know, me just trying to stay warm, like I said. Tina's flexing the member emojis. Keisha says, I've been told I'm too humble multiple times, so I try to have a balance. Now, Keisha, you humble to the damn point of being too quiet. Keisha's very sweet, but she's also very strong. I mean, don't play around with Keisha. Keisha's ex-military. And I think you look at Keisha and you'd be like, who is this tiny woman? But Keisha will put you in a half Nelson. Quick. All right? So don't mess with Keisha. That's all I'm saying. Simone is in the house. How are you, Simone? Tina is saying, what's up to Toby? Deg is still in the house. Are you from Oz, like the Wizard of? Or like the prison? Wait, you got to let me know which one you're talking about. Deg says, Toby is a chill guy. He is? Cool. Thank you for letting me know that. Tina saying, what's up to Simone? Mama Priscilla saying, what's up to Simone? Keisha says, you are beautiful. Keisha, shut up. Keisha, shut up. Don't be saying that. Don't be saying that to your girl. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. Detective Toby says, oh, you are pretty, pretty little baby. What? Oh my God, what? Is this you, Helen? Are you bothering me, Helen? Why do I feel like this is Helen Okoye on a ninja account? Nick Casanova is back in the house. What's up, Nick? How are you? Simone is saying, what's up to everybody? Deg says, both of them. Tina says, greetings, Nick. Deg says, are you from the prison and the alternative dimension? Maybe from the alternative dimension. I haven't gone to prison yet, but I mean, it's still young. The day is still young. And with the people out here, there's no telling. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I do the best I can to not use the hands, but some people get fancy. And somebody rolled up on me earlier today, tried to like touch me. I hate being touched. I don't like to get touched by people I know, and I certainly don't like to get touched by people I don't know. Keep your filthy freaking fingers to yourself. Why are you touching me? Why are you even close enough to touch me? I'm sorry. But no, I don't want it. I don't want any part of it, actually. I don't want you to tap me, to tell me nothing. Chances are, whatever you're about to tell me, I didn't want to know. I don't need to know. You don't have to tap me. Don't ask me. One time I was filming something and some lady was standing in my peripherals like a crazy person, waiting for my attention, just bouncing around like she was on that stuff, waiting for my attention. And I was like, what? So Aaron pulls the cock block on me, you know, like he does the thing where he kind of, you know, does interference for me, but she refuses to be dissuaded. So I stopped my video all abruptly because I'm just like, okay, I need this broad to get away from me. And come to find out, she was like, your hat, because I was wearing one of my fancy hats. She was like, I love your hat. Where did you get it from? And I was like, Temu. Bye. I wasn't trying to be rude, but she was not picking up any of the signals that it wasn't the right time and it wasn't the right day. I'm a very nice person. I tend to be very kind because life requires kindness. But at the same time, why are you in my space? Get about your business. Sorry. Anyway, that was a sleepy side roll. Sorry, you guys. Thank you for coming in, Nick. Everybody's saying what's up. Anastasia Blessed. How do you feel, baby girl? How do you feel, Anastasia? Anastasia wasn't feeling the world's best the other day, so I need to know. Tina says alternate dimension. Special K is still in the house. What's up? Thank you so much, Special K. Deg says, what do you think you'd go to prison for? I would go to prison for tax. What? Deg, you done told on yourself. You don't know who be up in my chatments. You don't know. Anybody could be up in here. No, I don't know what it would be. Probably, I don't know. You know, I haven't even... I don't know, man. I'm a grown woman, and so far I haven't. I don't know. There's 1,000 different things, Deg. You know, it's a struggle every day to stay on the side of the gate. You know what I'm saying? Keisha says I don't have bail money, so stay safe. It's all good. You know, I'm very, very nice. I don't know how to say this, but I am freakishly nice. But I'm also. If I'm not being nice, I'm not being nice. But if I'm nice to a fault. But if I'm not being nice, I'm not being nice. Do you know what I'm saying? Tina says, I don't like that touching either. Why are we touching? Why are we touching? Matter of fact, if I know you and you come up on me trying to hug me, I'm going to be like, why are we touching? I'll give you a quick handshake and we hit elbows. This is something even Aaron and I do. Yes, my shirt this is an old hoodie, so it's pilled. But even sometimes Aaron and I, instead of the fist bump, will elbow bump. I mean, why are we touching? I need to know why we're touching. Why are we touching? One woman in a bathroom once, I was at a club, came out and touched my freaking face. She was like, your face is so soft. I was like, my friend who was standing next to me was like, oh, we going to jail today. But I was like, I'm cool, I'm calm. But why? She almost got work that day. The Boss Way is flaming hundreds, y'all. Flaming them. Come on, baby. Come on. The Boss Way. I've seen her everywhere. Specifically a lot over at Calamity Jane's house. The Boss Way, did you take the same class that Tina took? Because y'all just slapping the hell out of the damn phone. You just got the special flame. Damn, DeBoss. She just must be like this. I told y'all already. She just slapping the hell out of the phone. Damn. Dang. Dang. Woo. Girl, are you not tired yet? You know, members don't get weary. Damn. It's just still... What are you doing with your phone, DeBoss Way? How are you even doing this? Are you doing this via an app? Wow. I have never seen... Where are you? What are you doing? I don't even know what's happening. I don't even know what's happening. I've never seen nothing like this. The Boss Way, you're going to have to get some water or something after this because you must be tapping the hell up out of your phone. Are you going for 200? Jesus. Wow. I have never seen this happen. The Boss Way just did something on record I have never seen happen in my chats or any. You can't keep hitting it, the Boss. Woman, stop it. Are you going for 300? What are you doing? How is she doing this? I have never seen nothing like this. Is this a glitch? Did it glitch out on you? I have never seen this happen before in my life, you guys. I cannot even move forward because I'm just sitting here watching this woman hit this thing 300 dang times. Oh, my Lord. Somebody get this woman an arm guard, a wrist, something. What in the world? It's still going. It's still going. Wait till I tell Aaron. This is crazy. Thank you. You go stop at the 300. Thank you. Damn. Diggity dizam. I don't even know how you did that, DeBoss Way. I don't even know how you did that. I've never seen anything like that before in my life. But thank you very much. Anastasia is saying, what's up to Tina? Now I got to get down my chats. I think, okay, I see all of this. Mama Priscilla is saying, what's up to Special? Steffelson says, the most romantic song from the 90s. That's easy to see. It's Linger. Oh, did you have to let it linger? I do love that song, Steffelson. Hopefully you're still in the house. Thank you so much for being here. Everybody's saying what's up. Dania says, if you stay humble, ignore ignorant people, you'll be fine. That I think is true talk right there. Keisha says, I get that. A lady was all up in my thrifting video. I saw you. Keisha was like, so you want to be in my video? I was like, damn, that's the most attitude I've ever heard out of Keish. Usually Keisha's pretty relaxed, but Keisha's been going through it. So Keisha was like, baby girl, are you really trying to be? I was cracking up. Tina says, I'm kind. I'm not very nice, but people mistake me for nice because they find me funny. Tina, just to be clear about that, that person was not me. I know exactly who I'm pretty sure that I think you are. That statement had a lot of qualifiers in it, but I'm saying I'm pretty sure that if you messing around with Tina, you better be ready. That you should have bail money and you should not say nothing crazy. Okay, because like I said on Tina's live stream, Tina will have you up in. You'll be the subject of many an episode, and you definitely gonna get mentioned in 7,000 to 8,000 prayers at least. She gonna rebuke you up and through the streets. So I just try not to say nothing crazy to Tina, and I just try to keep my life together as best I can. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's saying hi, hi, hi. Deg says, can I have a Special K for breakfast? Like the cereal, obviously. No, I know what you mean, Deg. Special K is like the cereal for breakfast because she's that pick-me-up kind of girl. So if you're looking for a pick-me-up, Deg, and you haven't connected with Special K, please do so. Maine says, good afternoon. Thank you so much. And again, DeBossway, thank you so much. I can't believe you did that. Keisha says, no, don't touch me, and especially don't touch my face. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Why are we touching my face? Girl, I came so close that day. I came so close that day. But I ask for peace. Do you know what I'm saying? I ask for peace. And I try to breathe peace in. As you know, Keisha, you and I have talked. Keisha know for real who I am in real life. Keisha know who I am in real life. And I asked for peace. And the peace was with me that day. The force was with me that day, Keish. But yeah, sometimes Aaron and I will be out in public and Aaron will like know that it's not my day and it's not everybody else's day. And you can see Aaron, I will literally look over at my husband and my husband will be like, oh, let's, like you can see him trying to tell people to not. Yeah. But I think that's everybody, right? Fly Aubrey is back in the house. What's up? How are you? How are you? Anastasia is still recovering. Get better, Anastasia, please. Maine says Tina is his chicken and biscuit. Oh, my Lord. Thank you guys so much. God of War is back in the house. What do you do for work? I do a hell of a lot for work. You love to come in my chat mints and talk crazy, buddy. But what you do not want to do is talk to me about work, because when you're sleeping, cutting farts that clear out rooms, I'm over here working. I work all the time. What am I doing right now? Working. I work all the time. I have multiple real people jobs, like ones where I have to answer to somebody else. I run a couple of businesses and I have 2 channels. Never question my work ethic, because I will run circles around you, your mama, your daddy, and the rest of the people at your house. Because I know you don't live alone. I know you don't. I know you're still in the basement, and that's okay, because you got to get back on your feet. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Everybody's saying, what's up? Fly Aubrey says, greetings to the chat. Nick Casanova says, RIP to the phone screen. No, because the boss way, but she must have been tapping it. Special says, that's love. You amazing. Thank you. Maine is blessing up the whole chat. Liz Rodriguez is saying, what's up to everybody? Nick says, RIP to the boss way with his phone screen. I know. I don't know what... I don't even know how she did that. I really, really don't. Thank you guys so much for being here. Tina says, the boss way is a professional giver. I love that. That was professional as hell. And then said, have a great day. Thank you so much. Yeah, that is totally real love. Thank you. Simona saying, bless up the boss way. Liz says, hope you're feeling better, Anastasia. Yes. And then God of War asked me again, what do I do for work? And Tina says, God of War, don't you speak for... Ain't nothing there. Calvin Jenkins is up in the house. Brother Jenkins, thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much for coming. Nick, what did you say? It got retracted. Anastasia says, yes, Liz, continue to pray for me. Dick says, how long you been chilling in the car? Because I've been chilling in the car for 32 minutes. Well, I've been in the car all damn day. But so far, I've been in the car for 32 minutes talking to you guys. Special says, I'm having a show talking about generations tomorrow. Tell me more about that, Special. Devilface says, I know Keisha. Oh, you know Keisha from Keisha the Stylist? That's what's up. Tina says, I asked for strength for the administration of my butt. My face is touched in the restroom of any sort. Listen, Tina, I'm trying to stand and I'm trying to walk in the left hand of the right pocket of Moses. Okay, I'm trying to hold the hand of the right man in the left hand stand on the first pew in the Zion Baptist AME Episcopalian house of worship. All right, I had to do everything I had to do, but I'm trying to make it. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make it. So sometimes I just lean on everything. What is that song? Leaning on the everlasting arms. You know what I'm saying? Static Ron is in the house. What's up, Static Ron? She doesn't play. Ultimus Rex says, after so long, I have returned. My friend, I missed you. How are you? Happy Saturday. Deg says, I am wanted in several states for... You're such an innocent guy. I love it. Tina says, Southern Queen Chicken Biscuit has been summoned. Salutations to y'all from Tina. Devilface says, I love living alone and having a single job that pays enough, but nothing's wrong with grinding. There ain't nothing wrong with grinding, baby. Grind until you can't grind no more. All right. Grind it like you trying to turn it into dust. That's what I try to do. Tina says, that sounds interesting, Special K. It does, doesn't it? Make sure we check out Special K, you guys, if you haven't already. Nick says, I said RIP to the phone screen. Then she said, Nick. Ultimus Rex said, hi. Keisha's cracking up. Simone is sending prayers to Anastasia. Please do. Dirk otherwise known as Lenny, is back. Special K says, from boomers to Gen Z, we're debating who had it harder, who had it better, and who's just complaining. I like that. Special K be doing stuff on her channel, y'all. Deg says, what's your favorite fast food restaurant? Deg, I haven't had fast food since Coco. I don't eat food for people who don't care about me. I'm just being for real. I rarely eat food that I don't cook myself because I think sometimes it gets forgotten that, like, you can eat something that takes you out of the game. So when you're standing at a place ordering food, I don't want to put this in y'all's heads, but when you're standing at a place ordering food, look at that person and ask them, do you trust them? Ask yourself, do you trust them with your life? Do you trust them with your life? Because that's the truth. So if you're looking at somebody who just scratched their butt and then touched your bun, you might want to ask yourself if that's an appropriate scenario. Deg, no worries. Don't be mad. I'm just removing that just because of the word, only because I heard that affects people's chats. Ultimus Rex says, I've been watching Stranger Things. Dude, you've been on Stranger Things. I have never watched it myself. Deg says, I love Chick-fil-A. Only been there once, Deg. Anita Flora is in my house. I love Anita so much, you guys. She's hilarious. If you don't know who Anita Flora is, I don't know what to tell you. She's absolutely hilarious, and her dance videos, second to none. Soundwave 44, my dude, is back in the house. Put the heat up and put that chopped cheese on the... Oh my God, Soundwave, I love it. Then he says, I have an A in English. That's cool. Anita says, hello to Phil and chat. Deg said something and they retracted it. Tina says, I represent Gen X. I know we had it harder, and boomers are still making life harder. You ain't never lied about that. Keish says, that's a good way of looking at it. That's crazy. Deg says, nah, I gonna trust a 17-year-old teen. I'm not even talking about the man skin issue. I mean, because, you know, people have issues, you know. I'm just saying, I just look at it like that. If you eat the wrong thing, you could get taken out of the damn game. So ask yourself, if you're looking at the person, like, is this a person some of these people I wouldn't let hold my purse. I don't even have one. I'm telling you, I wouldn't let this, some of these people I would be like, you know, I don't know if I'd let you fold this paper for me. It's an unpopular opinion, but I'm just saying, ask yourself, if you wouldn't let that person in your house, why would you let them put their fingers in your food? I know it's unpopular. But I'm just simply saying, if you would not let that person in your house, why you letting them in your stomach, yo? It seemed a little crazy. That's all I'm saying. Deg says, with my life. Tina says, greetings, Anita. Greetings to Soundwave. Yes. Soundwave said, hi, Tina. Deg says, whopper, whopper, whopper. Mega, super, duper, flopper. Go on home and take a big flopper. I destroyed my toilet. Oh my gosh, Deg, thanks for letting me read that, because it was delightful. Devilface says, Gen X and millennials made the best music. Well, you've got a point there. I don't know what kind of music is coming out right now, y'all. Is that the millennial music? Because if that's the millennial music, I absolutely hate it. Most of it is absolute trash. I'm sorry, mind is blown by how trashy some music is. Trapicolo is in the house. What's up, Trapicolo? Thank you so much for coming back. Nick says, why are you in the car? Well, because I'm still out and about, Nick. When I finish up this chit chat, I got to go back out to the streets. Deg says, India, respect moment. That's what's up. Special K says, that's a good point. Tina's throwing down little freaks. Deg says, I don't care. Trapicola says, greetings, be okay. Greetings to you. Keisha says, no, that's Gen Z, I think. I don't know what I am. I don't know. I'm disgruntled at times. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know who made it worse. But I think we all had a part to play in it. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. I think everybody had a part to play in it. Simone says, I'll be here in the background listening, my beautiful. No worries. Deg says, this is the land of the free. Wow, you busted out the Eagles and everything. The Eagles and the flag. That's full on right there, baby. I haven't seen a display of shameless patriotism like that in quite some time. But I do love the Eagle. So thank you. Thank you guys so much for coming in and throwing your thumbs up on the video. I love that. Detective Toby says, move out of that car. Why? This is the thing that's keeping me from freezing my patoot off. If I go outside, I'll be, patooted. Or not patooted, but I'll be frozen. Why would I do this? Denise said, I just realized you, like me and some others on here, lost parents at a young age. Yes. Now, I was not a baby. But I did. I lost my mother when I was in my early 20s. I've lived my life longer without a mother than I have lived with one. Which, is, it is what it is. It's just life. Sometimes that's how the breaks are on it. But yeah, definitely there have been moments where I've had to like listen to other people and I'm like, y'all talking about stuff that I will never know. When I got married, that was not information I received. I did not get like a whole sit down with a mom or something like that. I didn't have that. But what I do have is an absolutely ridiculously amazing dad. My dad is freaking crazy. I love every last piece of my dad. He has been beyond enough for me. And I have a good family. I have a big, big family. So a lot of good aunts in my family, a lot of good cousins. My brother and I are close. So I've been able to figure it out. But yeah, sometimes that's the breaks, Trapicolo says, greetings and blessings to you all. Keisha says, I was baby. I know. Nick says, Shelly shells by the seashore. Damn, Nick. Keisha says, and now, I know, Keish. I know. And that's why my heart went out when you said that, because I know that's something that you and I kind of share. And whew, I can't even right now. That would make me whew. So I know, and I know you're still healing, so keep healing. Deg says, bro, someone just stole my freaking rainbow tongue. What? What are you talking about, Deg? You crazy. Trapicola says, greetings, dads, and congratulations. Greeting, dad. Exactly. Special says, lots of love. Yep. It is what it is. I mean, I'm still doing it. I mean, I think, life is filled with adversity. This is just a little journey we're all on. Everybody's got a different take on it. Everybody's got a different set of challenges that they have to go through. It's not really about that. It's about how did you go through them. There's a lot of stuff out here designed to break you. Did you get broke? Or did you find a way to get through it and then help other people heal? Like, that's what you got to be about. At least that's what I try to be about. Dania in the streets. I love it. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. You guys are showing out today. I just jumped on. I appreciate you guys being here. But yeah, obviously no need for the super chats or the gifts. But obviously I always love them. So thank you guys very much for that. It helps, obviously, the creator journey. So thank you. Deg says, I am a child in the head. So am I, Deg. So am I. I'm kind of a child. A little bit. But I was a baby of the family, And I don't think it's important to be so mature that you can't have a good time. I like to have a good time. Everybody knows this. Thank you guys so much for flexing the member emojis. I love those emojis so much. It's not even funny. We have hit the 42-minute mark. And I think I'm going to be live for just a little bit longer. And then your girl is going to continue her day so that I can get inside. I have not eaten anything yet. It is 12:55 p.m. where I'm at right now. And your girl has not had so much as a damn Slinky sandwich. So at some point, I'm going to have to get actually full inside. But Aaron wants to make one more run. So Aaron, if you're watching, when you feel like it, come on outside. And then we'll take back off. And then we can come inside and I can chill and be warm. Dig says, I'm also literally just a child. We knew that, Dig. Thank you for sharing, though. Nick says, no. Dania, thank you again for the super chat. That means a lot to me. I am very appreciative of that. And to DeBoss Way, thank you so much for the gifts. And I don't know how you did that. I'm not even going to try to figure it out because I don't know. A-Train says he's going to be out in a little minute. That's what's up. If you guys haven't connected to Static Ron, that is actually Aaron's channel. He does music on that channel, and it's really, really incredible. So if you are interested in being able to listen to some really, really good copyright-free music, make sure that you check out Static Ron because that is Aaron's channel, and he would love the support. Deg says, no, like I'm literally a kid. I know. The Creole Crafter is in the house, is in the chatisms. Chatism? What are we talking about? The chatisms? I love it. I love it, Donna. That's hilarious. What is up, peeps? How are you, Donna? How are you? Nick says, oh, Lord. Nick, do we have to begin the conversation about people's age? If you're under the age of 18, get the hell out. I don't know. I do love your visuals. Static, I do love the visuals. Keisha says, I'm hopping off, but definitely have a great day and weekend. No worries, Keisha. Keisha, stay. I'm going to text you tomorrow, obviously, because it's your birthday. But keep your eyes open in your email because I'm sending you a little something, something. Nick says, oh, Tina says, I'll be talking about perseverance tonight. If that ain't on target, I don't know what to tell you guys. If that ain't on target, I don't know what to tell you guys tonight. I don't know if Tina had just came up with that or if she was intending to talk about perseverance prior to this. But can we all not use a conversation about perseverance? I can. Because sometimes it gets rough, man. And perseverance is what gets you to the end. When you really feel like you ain't got no more juice in them legs. And so I'm definitely going to try to catch that, Tina. I'm hoping I'm going to be in, relaxed, and ready to roll. And I'm not going to be asleep. Because your girl might fall a damn sleep as soon as I get the hell up in the house. But I'm going to try to catch that. And if I don't, Tina, you know I will catch a replay. For sure. I saw you did the 2 other replays. And I was about to start one. And I was like, they praying on here. I was like, I hope Tina ain't gonna be mad at me, but I'm not gonna watch this one on the praying because that's not necessarily my thing. But I love to see your episodes, and so I'm definitely gonna watch this one on perseverance. I'm hoping to be live in your chatments, but if I am not, I'm gonna catch that on the replay because I do want to hear what you have to say about that. Keisha is saying what's up to Donna. Keisha, have a good rest of your day though, baby girl. Please try to get yourself some rest and relaxation. Deg says, oh man. Nick says, damn. Special K says, yay, I will. Hi, Aaron. Donna says, I'm cold. Girl, it's cold as hell here. Veil the King says, yesterday I bought 500 cigarettes and gave it to a homeless man, and he slept under the bridge. While smoking? Did he light him on fire to stay warm? I don't know. Static Ron is saying, what's up to Special K? Keisha saying, thank you. Donna is saying thank you to Keisha. Just so you guys know, tomorrow is Keisha's birthday. So if you are connected with Keisha, definitely hit up her community tab and tell her happy birthday. Because tomorrow is Keisha's real full-on birthday. Tina says, I've already posted it. Got it. Nick says, so Special K says, Tina, that's great. Deg says, welp, Deg is out because your boy is not an adult. I'm messing with you, Deg. Stay in. Nick says, bye. Oh, Nick, you're fine. Tina says, it doesn't bother me at all. I don't like listening to my... Tina said, I don't like... No, it's not even that. It's just, I'm very specific about how my algorithms run. And I don't like to fill it with things that don't necessarily reflect me because I think sometimes it gets a little fancy if you do that. So I try not to fill it with like that. Because if you fill it with that, that's what you will get served. And I don't necessarily want to get served that. But I know that your conversation about perseverance is going to be on point tonight. So I need to hear that. Because to be for real, Tina, I know that you're going to be talking to me. I knew that you're going to be talking to me. Because I absolutely need that. I ain't going to get into it, but I will absolutely need whatever the hell you're going to be talking about tonight. And I know that there's some other people in the chatments who will need that too. So if you guys are feeling weary, all right, if you're feeling weary, in your journey, check out Tina Mo for show tonight because it sounds like we might be getting a little bit of something to help us get on through. Deg says, yeah, I get to stay. I'm so happy. Soundwave is saying, happy birthday to Keisha. Tina says, I certainly understand. Nick says, oh my God, not the caps. Rob Lawrence is in the house. Good afternoon, Rob. How are you? How is it going? I hope you're having a good Saturday. I am 48 minutes into this. I am getting ready to wrap it up and take my behind back out to the streets. So that I can finally get inside and eat something and possibly take a nap. Seems like my guts are like, not bubbly, but not nice. Dania says, I was through with McDonald's when they a boy with bleeding. Oh, nasty. Oh, God. Dania, that's what I'm talking about. Like that. Ew. I cannot with that. I'm going to get flipping the Krabby Patties. What does that mean? I don't know if I know what that means, Jay. Thank you guys for coming in and throwing your thumbs up. Looks like we almost hit 30 thumbs up, so that's what's up. Hopefully, A-Train, love of my life, if you're still in the chatments, get your behind up out of the house and outside so we can go do the hell what we got to do and I can get the hell up off this car. Because your girl, my nose is running like a crazy person. And, you still in the dang house? Come on, A-Train. Come on. It's time for us to go. Nick says 30 thumbs up. All I see is 28 thumbs up. Game Changer is in the house. I worked at McDonald's and the meat isn't the same as it once. No. Game Changer, that's hilarious. Thank you so much for coming in. Game Changer said the meat, baby, that meat is not what it used to be. That old gray mare just ain't what it used to be. I feel you on that. Tina's like, Dig, are you drunk? I don't know if he's of age, but I don't know if that matters these days. I don't know. I don't have kids. Trini is in the house. What's up, Trini? How are you? Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Trapicolo says, like already done. Thank you. Dania says, I lost my dad when I was 8. I know you were saying that, Dania, that you were very, very young. Yeah, some people be like 1,000 years old and both their parents still be around. And some of us, that's just not been the case. Rob Lawrence says, you need some coffee. I need some coffee? I wish I could drink coffee, Rob, but it messes with my insides. Tina saying, Tina, you like the damn, you like the door the bouncer. I love it. Tina like, hello. You come in, Tina like, hello. How you doing? Keep your shit together. We glad you here. Be reasonable. But I love how Tina's saying hi to everybody. Deg says, cause if I was drinking, I'd be underage drinking. Exactly. Nick says, honestly, like, are you drunk? Thank you, Trin. Game Changer says, I'm 55. Laugh out loud. Guess old enough. Yes. Yes. Thank you for being in here, Game Changer. I'm pretty sure I've seen you before, so I appreciate you. Simone is saying, what's up to Trini? Nick is saying, well. Tina says, greetings to Trini. Trapicolo says, 1,000-year-old baby. What are we talking about? Nobody knows. Thank you guys for all of the members in the chats. There are so many of you guys who are members of the channel, and I cannot say enough how much I appreciate that. We have so many members, and that is just, it's huge. There's so many of you guys who are choosing to support the channel at that level, so thank you guys very much. Trini says, looks like my membership is gone. Oh, and just as I say that, Trini's like, damn, my membership is not here anymore. Sorry about that, Trini. Trini said, Simone. Tina saying, greetings to Trapicolo. Deg says, I'm a head out. Have a good rest of your day, Deg. Thanks for being here. Nick says, what's wrong with the chat? Man, I don't know. Margot. I don't know. Aaron, are you still on the phone? Are you coming out or what? Because my neck is getting cold. And I don't want to turn the heat on because it'll be loud in you guys' face. So I'm just sitting here in the actual full-ass cold. Trini saying what's up to Tina. Deg is saying have a blessed day, cuzzos. Exactly. Nick is saying bye to y'all. Thank you, Simone, so much for being in his house. Trapicolo is saying what's up to Tina. And I am just, shouting you guys out left and right, back and forth, in and out, all that stuff. No worries, Trini. Trini, do what you can or don't. Keep in mind that in February, I will get another 10 free memberships. Everybody who has a channel that is monetized and you have memberships, every month you get 10 free memberships that you can gift out to people. Soundwave, no, you did not. Soundwave, thank you so much, man. He said good lunch. Thank you. I never expect this from you guys, but that's what's up. Thank you so much, Soundwave. You always surprise and shock me when that goes down. So thank you so much. Yeah, Trini, don't worry. You might actually get gifted one. Nick says, peaceful Fantilozos. I'm heading out. No worries. Thank you so much. Wifey's still in the house. Or, just so you guys know, A-Train just pulled up. That's why you hear sounds. Yo. How you doing, baby pants?
I'm good.
I love you.
How's everything?
It's good. It's good. Just chit-chatting.
Yeah.
I'll wrap it up. I made you come out of the house all quick, and I wasn't even fully done.
Yeah, I was trying to give you an hour.
Oh, yeah, 53 minutes right now. Special K says,
I'll just be chilling.
Take care. Be okay. Go in or sort out my daughter. Enjoy the rest of your day. No worries, Special K. Thank you so much for coming in. Again, you guys, sounds like Special K is going to be having quite the conversation tomorrow. So, make sure that you guys check that out because, it's Special K. She's not over there for nothing. She's doing good stuff. Tina says, by all means, warm yourself. You're already depleted. Do I look cold? Am I starting to look a little pale? Nick is saying $28. Exactly. Thank you. Simone says blessings. Trini says Ola Joe video was fire. She just put out a video. I haven't even gotten on the damn streets yet today, Trini, so I'm going to have to check it out. I did send her the songs that you gave me, though, to send. Nick says perfect timing to leave. Yes, it is 54 minutes we have come upon. Let me see if I can find some place to push us, though. You guys, I've been trying to make sure I'm always rating out just in case Goga's in my... I'm trying not to get in trouble for not rating people places. So give me a hot second. Let me see if I can find some place for us to go so that you guys can keep the magic moving. You can keep your Saturday on and popping. Let me see who is out here actually live and getting it in. First off, I'm in the wrong flipping account. This is what happens when you got two channels. Let's see what's going on here. Hopefully you guys are all going to have a good rest of your Saturday. I don't know what you guys have planned. Oh, I see Red's room is live. Let's try to see what's going on. Is he actually... I don't know if he's actually live though. So, let me see what we got going on here. I see that he is live, but I don't know if he's live. Does that make sense? I don't want to push you guys someplace where somebody's not actively live. So let me see what my options are, and then I'm gonna, Heimenhauser. We're gonna see what we got going on. Chapicolo, thank you so much for flexing the member emojis. Again, thank you guys all so much for being in here on my quick little pop-up. I'm getting ready to take it back out to the streets. I don't know if Fred's room is actually live. Does anybody know if he's actually live? Because I know Kristina's live, but I'm wondering if she's actually live. Sujata, you are back in the house. How are you today, my friend? Thank you so much. We're popping over to Red's, even if, hopefully he's still in there. We don't know. How are you? Thank you so much for coming in. And I saw you on my videos. Thank you so much for your comments and for your support. I am very, very, very appreciative of you. Trapicola says, thank you. Yes, Tina is flexing member emojis left and right. Also, everybody, please keep in mind that Tina is doing her show tonight, and it's going to be a show about perseverance. So if you are a person... Let me just say that if you are a person, you probably need that just as much as I do. So definitely make sure to catch it. And if you, for whatever reason, because of time issues and whatever, cannot catch it, make sure you catch Tina's replay, because Tina is on a journey. She's on the journey like everybody else, trying to get that WH, and she's making good content. So even if you do not catch Tina's live stream tonight, please make sure that you do catch it in the replay. I would love that. Sajuda, am I saying that right? Sajuda? Family time. If you haven't connected with Tina Mofa Show, please do so. Sajuda is awesome, and obviously a silver button channel. That's what the check mark means. So a great supporter, and also somebody who is a big name out here on the streets. So definitely check out Sajuda as well. Yeah, no worries, Tina. Again, I'm going to do everything I can to try to be in your chat minutes tonight. But if I am not, know that you will see me in your chat minutes in your replay, because I really want to hear what the hell you about say. You and Antonice. I want to know what y'all talking about. I've been watching Antonice's freaking shorts, and they are cracking me up. Antonice, she got feelings, y'all. She got feelings. If y'all don't know who I'm talking about, go to Tina's show tonight, and her co-host, I'm sure I'm saying her, I think I'm saying her name right, Antonice, is hilarious. She has a channel herself, and her videos are amazing. Dania says, thank you and Baby Pants for being there for me. Of course, Dania. As best as I can. I'm trying. Tina says, absolutely. Her shorts are hilarious. Her shorts are definitely hilarious. Trini is saying, what's up to you, Baby Pants?
Hi, Trini. How you doing, man?
My life. He just said, what's up, Trini? I hope you heard him. So we're going to head over to Red's room. I don't know if Red is actually live, but when you guys get over there, just say be okay car raid. Say be okay car raid, and just hang out for a half a second, as long as you can. And just say what's up to our dude Reds, who's doing it big. Reds is awesome. I missed Red's live stream yesterday, which sucked. I don't know if he even put his hat on or not. I haven't even had a chance to check my messages. But why don't you guys say what's up? Who the hell is that? Somebody trying to back up? Don't make me feisty today. Anyway, I will see you guys hopefully over there for a little bit, and then I'm going to take back off onto these streets. Everybody stay warm. Thank you guys so much for all of your support to the channel. You do not have to do this. You don't even have to be here talking to me, but you do. My nose is running, y'all, like a snivelly child. I have a snivelly child nose. But anyway, thank you guys so much. Everybody have a good rest of your day. I will see you guys over there. Bye.